Want to know what some of the biggest marketing trends are for the year ahead? Well, you're in the right place to discover some of my top trends for 2021.
I'm Irene from irenemoore.com, and for the very best in business and mindset tips, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I release new videos each and every week.
Hello, friends. Now, if you're a small business owner, maybe you are running an online shop, or maybe you're just about to launch your products, you've probably been searching for some of the big trends that you should be looking out for the year ahead. And you probably discovered that most of the trends that people are predicting are pretty major. Things like increased voice recognition in your content, more interactive content, working with lots of micro influencers. The truth is, they are all wonderful, but they're suited to bigger brands with even bigger budgets. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my best, some of my biggest, but most importantly, some of my most budget-friendly trends with small businesses in mind. By the end of this video, you're going to have my top 5 marketing trends for 2021 that you can start to implement in your business pretty much straight away. Top trend number 1, inclusion and equality. Now, I really hope that this isn't just a trend, because if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that if you have even a small hope of your business surviving the next 10 years, you need to look at how inclusive and how diverse you're being in your marketing. Now, gone are the days where you can have a feed with people that all look the same, that all act the same, or you can progress a campaign that doesn't represent truly what the world looks like today, because as you have seen, you will be called out on it. So the first thing I want you to really think about when it comes to this trend is, how can I be more inclusive? How can I embrace different types of people within my marketing that still fit within my core audience? Now, I'm not saying that you should go off and start talking to a completely different audience that isn't right for your business, but just do a quick audit of your feed, do a quick audit of your campaigns, your marketing, maybe your photo shoots, maybe even some of the people you're collaborating with, and ask yourself, have I proactively been as inclusive as I could be? Don't judge it. It's just something to think about for the year ahead. Remember, the world is watching. Tip number 2 is community is queen. Now, we've all heard the saying that content is king, and whilst that is still true, when it comes to building a brand in 2021, community is everything. You see, we've all been stuck indoors for way too long, missing our friends and families. And what I predict is that the brands that are really creating opportunities to connect on a more meaningful way, create regular appointments with their community, and actually really adding value through the emails that they send out and creating opportunities just to reconnect, the brands that are going to stand the test of time and be more memorable. You see, we're all being exposed to literally hundreds of messages every single day. And so our jobs as a small business owner is really to find opportunities to connect in a deeper level with our potential clients and existing clients. So my tip for you is to have a think about, how can you create almost like a regular appointment with your potential customers? Could it be a regular Facebook Live? Could it be something like a podcast? Could it be having virtual meetups or creating additional value in the content that you're sending out to them, such as tutorials and tips, masterclasses? Really start to think about, how can you nurture your community as best you can? This is my number 1 tip for 2021 and beyond. Top trend number 3 is to power up your Pinterest. Now, Pinterest has been around for a while, and that in itself isn't new, but let me tell you, that platform has got some really exciting things up its sleeve, especially for e-com product biz owners. You see, Pinterest is different to other platforms in that you're not on this constant content creation treadmill, because most people use the platform to really create inspiration. They are curating their life, curating the way that they want things to look. So naturally, Pinterest actually attracts a bit more of an affluent influencer and consumer. I really invite you to think about, how is your business showing up on Pinterest right now? There are so many things you can do with this platform, and we have seen some incredible traffic being driven to some of our clients' websites just off the back of organic posting and pinning on Pinterest. Definitely check it out. And actually, most people don't know this, but Pinterest have a brilliant business platform where you can find out lots of great tips and tricks and even find out how you can advertise on the platform. So I'll link to it below so you can go and check it out. Top trend number 4 is to double up on your promotions time. Now, I'm not talking about you doing double the promotions. I'm talking about you doubling up on the length of time that you keep them running for. Let me explain. Now that they're pretty much the entire world is online and there's many more shops, there's many more people putting out promotions around key shopping dates like Black Friday, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. I've noticed that a lot of the bigger brands are actually starting their promotions a lot earlier. I mean, in 2020, I saw Black Friday promotions starting in October. And that's going to become more and more common because it's going to give you more time to test, more time to see which of the offers that you're putting out for that promotion are actually working the hardest for you. And therefore, more time to scale those offers with ads or layer them up with other promotions as you see which one starts to work the best and gets the most engagement. So, my big tip for you is try and plan in your promotions per quarter. Try and get ahead of it. There's no point planning a Christmas promotion a week before Christmas. I mean, you probably could still get some sales, but try and get ahead of yourself this year. Try and block out one CEO day every quarter where you can plan out your promotions for the next 3 months. Believe me, your business will thank you for it this year. Trend number 5, and I know some of you won't want to hear this, but it's no changes. I mean it. I really want you to do an audit of what has worked really well up until now, because sometimes I know that as small business owners, we want to try the new thing. We want to always be pushing to try new and exciting and innovative. But the truth is, you probably already know what's working in your business and what isn't. So I invite you to, after this video, just write down what's been working really well and how can you level that up 100% for the year ahead and go all in on that strategy. There is nothing wrong with doing more of what works and less of the busy work. So go ahead and do a little audit after this video. Now, if you've made it to the end of this episode, then you are already 5 steps ahead of making 2021 your best year yet in business. Now, if you want more hands-on support, make sure that you check out my one-on-one strategy sessions in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, you know success loves company, so share it with just one person who you think it might help. I look forward to connecting with you on Instagram and chatting with you in the comments below.